Okay. I did it. I did that mess. Wait. I did it. I did it. I did it. Okay. Give me 1 second, y'all. Because this took way longer than it should have. For what? For what? Okay. 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 Yes, sir. No, because why the heck? Right? Why the actual heck did it take so long? Why did it take so long for it to set up? Like, literally, I have no clue. Okay, let me just. Why is it blurry? I'm just trying to take. You know what? Can I just use regular camera? Okay, now I just gotta get the link. Alright, hold on. Alright, I think I am ready to go and do this. Wait, I feel like I'm missing something. Um, I don't know if you can use a controller. I really don't think so. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and enter this video. Welcome to the Stanley Parable. I have always wanted to play this game, and now I'm playing the Ultra Deluxe version, which also has the regular game in it. So, let's go ahead and get started. I don't know how long this game is or how long I'll play. I'll probably play for like an hour or two. Let me. Oh, that's what I was missing. I'm the chat just in case anybody pops up because yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's go. Ooh, sorry, I need to pull up the chat. Let's go ahead and play. Have you played the Stanley Parable before? No. I'm gonna check back when the stream when music and stuff starts just to make sure it's not too loud, not too quiet. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. That's barely visible, right? Alright. Please enter the current time. Right now it is it's actually just turned 9 o'clock. Perfect. Accessibility settings can be accessed from the main menu. Okay. I'm so excited. We are playing the Stanley Parable. Ultra Deluxe. Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that. Sorry, I'm so excited. Do I need settings, controls? That's simplified? Okay. So I can't use a controller for this either, which is fine by me. Okay. Let me make sure yeah, the stream's fine. Alright. I wish I had my mouse, but like I don't know where the piece is. Begin the game. The end is never, the end is never, the end is loading.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
I'm smiling so hard right now.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
As long as Stanley's happy, you feel me?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
And sorry if I clear my throat a lot, but we out here. We out here. Right. Can't type on the computer. I like the typing sounds. Wonder why I asked for the time. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I thought it said I died. I mean, I dad. Then let's go. What does this cup say? Wait. I like work. I just hate my boss. And this one says, I don't know what that one says. There was a button for crouching, right? Hold on. What was the button for crouching? E to interact. Oh. Yeah, E to interact and left control is crouch. Let's make C crouch. Did not know that was the interact button. You can also click to interact, I think, because it makes the same noise. Stanley, bro, what happened to your folks that you work with? Yo, this turning is not it. Wait 1 second. I'm about to go ask my sister for her mouse. Because this turning situation is not it at all. Sister's mouse. Let me plug it in. Alright. Okay. I have her mouse, and it hopefully is easier to turn now. I know. Wait, hold on, because it is hot in my room. And I already had a headache today. I went to sleep. I don't need it to come back super fast. Okay. Let's do this. Alright.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay. Fire paper guy. Hire someone to fire the papers. I don't know how you say that. Guy. Hi. How are you? I'm just playing some Stanley Parable. Who moved my desk? Please keep the targets on topic of... Oh. Number of slides on the slide. Charts, slides, charts, and slides. Next. Where's the projector? Oh. Rate at which charts on the same slide depict the same information. Dope. Oh. Rate of increase in graphs per slide. Okay. Please no more charts. The boss appreciation. Circle the 20 things you love about your boss. Fill out the triplicate and return to your boss appreciation specialist. I'm trying to, you know what? I want to read all that, but like I want to leave. Ooh.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
I bet. One, I don't know how many new endings they added, actually. I probably should have checked that out. I don't even know the basic endings. I just know, like, I know there's an ending with the broom closet, but I want to go through the whole game first before I come back. And I'm glad that you're doing good. I'm actually doing good, too. I had myself a nap.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
I'm doing
office.
pretty good. Well, there's a red room down there. I'll walk upstairs. I want to complete like it normally before I do the other stuff, but like that's interesting. Executive bathroom. Money in the morning and money in the evening. Money for breakfast. Money crisp. Yeah, I think I know about 2. I don't know. Actually, I know like 2 endings, kind of. But one I actually know how to do, and that's only the broom thing. That's that. What's this? Okay.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
Oh wow, there's a
But of
Minecraft
course,
and a burning
Stanley
babies
couldn't
ending?
possibly have known this.
Fudge. I did not hear what he said. Say again, please.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845. Yet incredibly, by simply
That's
pushing
true.
random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
I'm not liking this atmosphere at all. This game is cool. I'm gonna enjoy this. Like, this really reminds me of Super.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Whoa, watch some sparks, bro.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
There's so many endings. It reminds me of a game called Superliminal, except Superliminal is more about illusions, which I love. I streamed it like about 3 times on the channel. I would not mind streaming it again because I love that game with all my heart.
The lights rose on an
Whoa.
enormous room packed with television screens.
Whoa.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Well, it looks like I have to now. Superliminal.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lie...
Wait, let me put the thing back on left click now that I have this mouse. I won't do left click anymore. Yeah. Okay, there we go.
Lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
Oh,
And
left
Stanley,
control.
one of them,
That's what
eternally
crossroads. That
monitored
was
in
left
this
click.
place where freedom meant nothing.
Okay.
This
Fire.
mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Dang, Stanley. It must be tough for you, bro.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable.
Never.
Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Maybe, Stanley, but you just gotta...
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it
I'm pressing
monitored
that
and
button.
commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay. These buttons are clicky. There was another game I want to try. Oh, Who's Your Daddy? I want to try that game out. It's not really puzzle, but it's fun. What does that say? Something about something and something. Mind control's either waiting for income. Oh, I could walk closer. Something about mind control system. Something continue. Offline. No.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Dang it.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the
Mr.
machine
Narrator,
for
dude, I
yourself?
promise
Is that
I did
what
not-
you wanted? Control?
No, Mr. Narrator, boo. I did not mean to do that.
Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do.
Can you...
were supposed to let it go.
Yeah, I
Turn
know.
the controls off and leave.
I know.
If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than
I
that.
promise I
I'm
did.
afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Yeah.
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start.
Mr. Narrator. Wait.
You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything,
Where's number
take back
3?
the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go around
I'm
will
finna
be
die.
even better.
Like, why is number 4
My
all the way up these
goodness,
steps?
Only 34 seconds left.
Stanley,
But I'm
bro,
enjoying this
cut
so
corners.
much. You know what? To hell
Click
with
it.
I'm going to put some extra
Click it and
time
then
on
back
the
it
clock.
up.
Why not? These are precious additional seconds.
Oh.
Time doesn't grow on trees.
He gave me a minute. Thank
Oh,
you.
dear me. What's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? One solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action
Press any
moving
key to
along.
send power to
It's
the
just
surge.
seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is
Bro,
not a
I'm
challenge.
sorry.
It's a tragedy. You
I
wanted to
didn't mean
control
to.
this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley.
Bro.
That's 30 seconds you have
I
left.
messed up.
30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here.
I'm sorry,
You'll
Mr.
be
Narrator.
blown to pieces.
I'm
Will you cling
sorry.
desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't.
Why is he being
It's
so
all the
mean to
same.
me?
All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable
Oh my
life from the
goodness.
moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever up.
Whoa, that kind of scared me, not gonna lie. Happy first run? I mean, what in the world?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Wait. Wait. I'm lost.
When Stanley
Yeah,
came
it
to a
won't
set
come
of
in
2
here.
open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's. Coming to a staircase,
Oh my
Stanley
gosh.
walked upstairs to his boss's office.
That was not good.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again
thank you for
stunned to
putting the
discover
code in the
not
chat,
an
because I would
indication
not
of
have
any
remembered that.
human life. What could it mean? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
I'm sorry.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
my gosh. Okay. This
Feeling
was
soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Bro, I can't see. Okay. That music was actually really nice. Down we go. Bro, finding all these endings is gonna be fun. I just want to get the normal one out the way so I don't have to like come back and be like, oh, I never got the normal ending.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Like 9 years
old. What
old?
horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
It probably is. I saw, I remember seeing Corey play this, like, Corey X Kitchen play this, like, years ago.
Now the monitors jumped to life. Their true nature
like, I only remember
each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's
the bathroom
co-workers.
ending.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this
now
place
they have new endings, like, that's great.
Nothing.
But I'm completely, like, blinded by everything else, so it's like...
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Hey, yo, probably.
But here was the proof.
Actually,
the heart of the operation. Controls
I wonder how many I
with
can
emotions,
find, like...
happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working.
Because usually if I'm like stuck, I'll have to look up something, but like I want to know how many I can find
reality of his
without
past
looking them up.
began
I don't
to
even know
sink
how many
in.
endings there are.
Stanley decided that this machinery...
Hey, I did it.
blackness, and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Maybe nope.
Yes.
If it wasn't ending, you spent 3 hours of your life just running around.
He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
Look,
where had his
I might do it next time.
Gone? How had he
like
been
I literally
free
am
from the
take
machine's
exams
grasp?
next Wednesday,
What other
and after
mysteries
that
did
I
this
have nothing
strange
to do.
building hold? But as
But, like,
sunlight streamed into the chamber,
clean
he realized
and
none of
get
this
ready for
mattered
college
to him.
or something. I
For
don't
it
know,
was
or
not
for
knowledge
work.
or even power
can waste
that
my
he
time
had
then.
been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to
I'll
understand,
just dedicate
but
video
let
to
go.
you. It's just gonna be a
No
3-hour
longer
long
would anyone
video.
tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
Oh, can I just
Whatever
walk?
life he lives, it will be his.
Oh.
And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps
Oh.
the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
This isn't a door. Oh my gosh, there's a house.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Wait, I kind of like this ending. That was peaceful. I like that. Stanley ended up being happy. Now let's make Stanley not happy. Maybe Stanley's happy doing what he do, you know?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
All right.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This time.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
What the world? Yeah, I'll look at the employee lounge.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Yeah.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Okay.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I'm good. What's back here?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Bro, don't you do saying like that. Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. I don't think I said anything that's a lie. So. Okay. Do not jump from the cargo. Lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off cargo lift, $5,000.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
I'm so tempted.
I'm not your enemy, really. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I did not expect him to die. Yo.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
But why did
Perhaps
the
he
sound
had
sound
simply
like
missed
it's
a
like
memo.
splat? Oh my gosh, that ending. What the world?
When Stanley came to a set of
It was
2
so
open
tempting,
doors, this
though.
was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first,
Dang.
just to admire it.
Stanley was fined $5,000.
Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I walked past the open door on my left.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay, let's not jump off this time.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that
Yeah, that
investing
fall
your
damage
trust
was
in someone
very-
else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about
Very
nothing
bad.
but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
Bro.
Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Speaking of decisions, apparently it's college decision day. Did not know that. But why would they
This is
have
it,
this
Stanley.
thing, right?
Your chance to redeem
And
yourself.
and knowing people gonna be
to
up
put
here.
your work aside, to let her back into your life.
Her.
She's been waiting.
Ooh. Ooh. Mr. Narrator, sir. I got a girl.
That's her, Stanley.
Who was her?
You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her.
Okay. I should let him talk, but
Oh,
bro,
Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
okay, man.
All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha.
That's not very
oh,
funny,
come
dude.
on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you?
Oh.
I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Okay. You think that I live alone with the robot?
This is a very sad story
Elon Musk
about the
finally-
death of a man named Stanley.
Wait. The death. Good morning. Press T on your keyboard.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Okay. Press in.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work.
Now I have
One
a flat
might
screen
even
TV.
feel sorry for him,
Living
except that
lavish.
he's chosen this life. But in his mind, he can go on
Even if this
fantastic
was my wife, she kind of
adventures.
40.
From behind his desk,
Okay.
Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Press Z. Hey, we get to watch my flat screen TV.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, everyone in the building, had suddenly vanished off
Bro.
the face of the earth.
I have a
The
stove. I
thought
don't even have an oven.
excited him terribly.
I can spend. I can spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would
Bro,
mean
what type of
something
microwave
was
is that?
almost
That's
too
the old school
wonderful to
ones.
behold.
That's not even the normal microwave. Right. He stole my whole TV. Like, I just have a clock. Who wants to watch a clock? You know what?
As he wandered through
whoa.
this fantasy world,
Bro,
he
I guess
began
you
to
having
fill it
files
with
for
many
dinner.
possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game
Yeah,
with a
I'm already
baby.
here, stuck in
And
the
he
room.
called it
So
the
I
Stanley
gotta
Parable.
figure. But hey, I have my loving wife. Where's my kids? Oh, that
It
must
was
be them
such
right
a
there.
wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he
Somewhere.
relived it again, and then again,
hello.
and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be?
How's your file
Perhaps if he
space,
played
honey?
just one more time.
Press N to tell your wife you love her. I got you for that.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has.
Oh my gosh.
Nothing has changed. The longer he
Dang.
spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
I hate Mondays. Bro, let's go to sleep.
And
You
I'm
gonna take my
trying
bed?
to tell him this.
Thank you.
That in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Bro,
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose.
nope.
I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Whoa.
And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Whoa. Bro just killed me. Yo, this game, bro. I cannot. This
All of
music
his
right here?
co-workers were... Wait,
Wait.
no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
He said something different. I was gonna say this music reminds me of the Fat Albert live action movie. Like when they come out the TV. But Some different dialogue today, Mr. Narrator, sir. Yeah, office done.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I want to go to that escape thing, so I'm gonna go to the left.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Nope.
Feeling a
Anything new?
wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming
Oh, I
to a
forgot. We could go
staircase,
downstairs.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, heck no. Oh, heck no. Oh, sorry. I'm such a scared cat. That's like, yo, fire hose.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
Oh, is this my
He
car?
considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical
1, 2, 3,
sense.
4.
And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
Okay.
For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Oh,
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
right.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they
Oh.
simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real.
Is this the part of the
At last,
game?
He came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his
Wait,
tongue.
no, I might
He
be
just
speaking
hadn't
too
found the
excited.
words for it. I'm dreaming! He yelled.
Nay, I might not
This
be
is
just
all
getting
a
excited.
dream.
I think I might be right.
What a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh,
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun.
This is
and
so
Stanley
pretty.
marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now
Right.
the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want.
let me continue.
I
pushing
want
the
my
buttons.
apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
Poor Stanley.
I am okay.
You are okay. But you still here, so.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Boom.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Whoa.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other.
This is
She
the
arose, got
remaster,
dressed,
the
gathered her
ultra deluxe
belongings,
version.
and walked to
First
her
of all,
place of work.
Marielle.
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by
And
the
40
body of
endings?
a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming.
I think I have
to
like
himself,
4.
and then collapsed dead on
This
the
being
sidewalk.
5.
And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane.
What?
I am in control of my mind. I know what is real
19.
and what isn't.
And this one has 40 now?
It was comforting
That's
to
a lot.
think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that
Wait, so she
day.
ain't gonna call the
very
ambulance?
important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there,
I'd be very
staring
creepy.
down at the body,
I mean, creeped out.
and then she turned and ran.
That was a nice little song. But wait, there was a lot going on. There's 40 endings, but like the original had 19. But you know what I realized? I never played the original, so like if I got all 19 endings from the original, that means I will have to find 40 new endings, and I think the ones I found so far are basically a part of the original.
All of his
one.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
That's a
Perhaps he had
lot.
simply missed a memo.
That's gonna be fun though. Man, I need more games like this. Stanley Parable, Superliminal, The Witness. I just need more games. Or even The Beginner's Guide. I just want more games like that. I love games like those. That make you think or that just shock you. They're so nice.
When Stanley
Okay,
came to a
now,
set of 2
let's go
open
to the
doors,
escape thing.
he entered the door on his left.
Yes, sir. Ending 5. 5. Yeah, 4.
Yet there was not
35
a
to
single
go.
person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to
Should I
go
go ahead and
up
get this
to
one
his
out the way?
boss's office, hoping he might... Oh no, no.
What do you mean not again?
Not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing
Oh, I
so
forgot I
much
went in
in
here
this
earlier.
room. Please take your time.
I will, you know, there's a whole like cardboard in here. Really? That's dope. That's actually cool. Bro, that's really dope. Wait. What's in here? There's a screwdriver. I did not just say that. There is a pencil. What is that thing called? I don't remember what this is called, but I remember seeing it before. There's a wrench. I forgot what that's called. Isn't that a stapler puncher thing? Stapler puncher. What is that? I am supposed to stay in here, right? My ADHD tail is not wanting to stay in here any longer. Yeah, I'm gonna leave. Like, I know I need to stay in there to get the achievement.
Coming to a staircase,
I'm coming
Stanley
back.
walked upstairs
I'm just so
to his
excited to play
boss's
the game.
office.
As you see, as I rapidly click everything. What's in the bathroom again? Oh. Whoa, it changed. Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes. If the boss suffer losses, then that's what the boss chose. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the thing later. I just really want to, like, explore. Whoa. Whoa. I can open this door. That's so cool. Oh, look at the panda. Don't shoot it. Yo, I'm so happy. Okay. Are we going up or down? Let's go up. Bro, what? Hey, hey. Wait, because I'm so happy. What the world? Was it? What the world? Is that Stanley? That's so cute. He killing it though. Jesus Christ. Yo, that's so cute. Okay. He said, does it stop? Right. Stanley's clearly enjoying it. This music is nice. This is a nice ride though, you know? Yo, humans doing humanly things like just humming to music is so cute to me. Like, humans being humans in a nice, wholesome way is also great. Always great. Bro, when does this end? Let's see. Recommendations from the overnight committee. A story, something, if something, the something between pretend and something Hungary. Oh, Austria-Hungary. Wait, oh, the short history of two something between Poland and Austria-Hungary. I can't really say what that said. Relations. Am I supposed to do something? Bro, don't tell me I was supposed to press that the whole time. Don't tell me I was supposed to press that the whole time. Maybe I needed to go down. I swear to you, if I was supposed to press that the whole time, I'm gonna be mad. But like, what if I wasn't? This literally goes nowhere.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley
Thank you. I appreciate that so much.
New passageway. Kill surprise.
Yeah, I don't know how to make it higher or anything. Wait, What if I just went back? You keep bringing up the magazines, and I keep forgetting to like actually look at them. Like I'll look at them, but like I won't. It's the narrator, sir. Oh, we out. I'm about to go to that fake escape part, unless a different ending pops up before that. No, it doesn't.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
We're going to the escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Well, we already died.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still
Didn't we
had
die
every
like every
opportunity
time,
to
but
turn
maybe
around and get
once?
back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
I mean, why not? I faced it before. We're gonna face it again. Whee! Whoa.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise,
Whoa.
he reflected that his life had been of
Bro,
no consequence
you know what?
whatsoever.
I accepted this.
Stanley
I said I'm
can't
cool
see
with
the
it.
bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
How do I know I accepted that
Farewell,
joint?
Stanley.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was
the first time I died, I was ready for
as
everything
the machine
else.
crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Dang. Oh. Okay.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever.
Oh.
What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Who are you? Okay. This is cool.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same.
Nature painting.
Do you see now?
These are
Do you
nice.
see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Oh. Okay. Well, that's nice to know. Button sounds. A selection of the sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of keyboard stroke and synthesized tone. Oh, I like this one. Hey, shout out to these people. Davey, that's Doug's brother that I found out like a few days ago. Yeah, this stuff is cool. I feel like I wasn't supposed to find this yet. But in December 2018, we announced the Ultra Deluxe version of the Stanley Parable at the Game Awards. These are screenshots of the videos we made for the announcement and the game's delay. Oh. Okay. Warzone. In early development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on the battlefield fighting aliens. The action game will become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpret it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. And that would have been really dope, though. I would have enjoyed that. What is this? Narrator emails. After the second trailer we sent out, we asked people to email the narrator for questions. While we had initially planned to use these for further promotional materials, we never found the perfect use for them. Here are a selection of those emails. From James Irvin. I don't know how to pronounce that. How is the games? How is the game going? Are you a rock? This is kind of cool. I'll read one more. Anthony W. What is this strange number? Could you tell me what the significance of the number 1112800 is? Oh. Asking the narrator. Well, the thing is I want to know is, what would you do if Stanley entered any other rooms? Okay. The lounge. An early version of the lounge. I love games that add a little museum for their, like, stuff. The apartment timer. In the previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending, a timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking it up, the phone would lead to a different ending. Okay. Cargo lift. Cargo lift was always intended to offer the choice of staying or jumping to a different path. However, after this early version, we decided we also wanted an option of player falling to their death. Dope. The cargo lift. The second version is functionally the same as what's in the final game, but we wanted it to look more like a place where cargo was actually stored. That's actually really cool. This is the meeting room thing. Alright. Maintenance layout. The flow of the hallways following the first two doors is important to get right since the players will replay them so many times. We discussed the number of designs, but ultimately it was the simplest version that went out. Cool. Okay. What is the ending to this, though? Zending levers. Zending, like, escape menu. For a long time, we had an ending that only ended when the player restarted from the escape menu. Unfortunately, very few players realized this is what they're supposed to do, which was frustrating for everyone. Lol. That would be me. Bro, where's the exit? I'm lost. Wait, these are stairs. Wait. Oh, this is the other room. Freedom ending. This was the very incarnation of the freedom ending in the game Alpha. Yeah, I think that's the ending I got. Oh, wait. Oh.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
Mm-hmm.
No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you.
Do we quit to menu? I mean... What did I do? I don't even remember what I pressed. I was trying to press the first button. That is not even what I meant to do. That's crazy.
All of his co-workers were gone.
I'm so mad right now.
What could it mean?
This is why
Stanley
I don't
decided to go
use
to
a
the meeting
freaking
room.
mouse
Perhaps he had
without a
simply
mouse
missed
pad.
memo.
And a debt.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
I was about to ask you the same thing, bro. Just gonna ask you the right same thing. I like this music.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh!
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Yeah.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Yeah, I was about to buy it on PlayStation, but I was like, nah.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
dope.
well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Bro, I haven't found the 19 endings from the other thing, bro.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
I remember in one of the other things that can happen in this game.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it, bro.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Will do, bro. I'm ready too. The jump circle.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Whoa! Dang, I have no more jumps. Well, I was fun while it lasted.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Maybe.
Goodness, another elevator. Stanley, I have to say,
Well, if it was
initial
100,
impressions of this
200.
game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more. Very good.
Bro, you guys...
I knew there had to be something else.
Yeah.
Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
You gotta stop judging before stuff. You gotta be patient. Like, I'm not always patient, but sometimes you gotta wait. Alright. Let's see what's going on. Thank you for enjoying the new content.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations.
You're good, bro.
If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks, just you and me having a great time together like always.
But you killed me.
What do you say, friend?
And you threatened to kill me. And you set off a bomb and tried to kill me. I don't know. Hello? What the world? Hey, yo, Stanley. This is not your office, bro. Yeah, same. But like, what the heck? I'm so happy. What the world? This is interesting.
Psst. Stanley,
Bro,
come
what?
over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
I got you, bro. Bro, don't kill me, okay? Bro, FNAF ending? What is going on? I'm so intrigued.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got
Yeah.
me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Brody, this is already beautiful. Bro.
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want.
And you let me come here?
Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC. You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched?
Cargo.
Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something.
Help. I can't find my
Oh,
cat.
waste.
Could be indoors. What wallpaper should I put in my kitchen? I can't read the rest, but... Okay, bro. LOL. Good times. Brody, this is so dope. I feel like I shouldn't be playing this right now though, because I haven't finished, you know. Yeah. It's cool. It's okay. Look, y'all, it's a $1 bill. That's dope. Unachievable is the impossible to get this achievement. Go outside. Don't play for 5 years. Oh, that's what you were talking about. That is so cool. Who put that in their brain? Let's add an achievement where people don't play for 5 years and they come back and then bam. And now this one you said it has 10. Like, nah, because if you never told me that, I would probably not have that on my mind. In 10 years, I'll be 28. Ew, that's weird to think about. Like, what? Wow. That's crazy. Bro, there's me dead on the ground where the woman didn't call the ambulance. That's a great memory to look back on. And loving memory of little Stanley. Aww. Rest in peace.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism,
girl was about to
10
start
out of
singing.
10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore.
Dang.
It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
It's okay. Don't be sad. There's that Minecraft ending. You know, I'm not even mad about seeing like pictures of the endings because I don't even know how to get them, which is fine because going in blindly is what I'm all about. I don't know what's happening. I don't expect to know what's happening. And that's what makes me excited. And if I ever need to find an ending, I can always look it up. But
Here's another moving passage, this
I-
time from GameSpot.com. pt.1.
Don't know what I was about to
The
say.
Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Literally, that's what I'm doing with Superliminal. Like, it's literally in my, like, game inventory just chilling, and then every so often I'll download it and play it again. Bro. Bro, how am I supposed to get over here? Kinda lost, Birdie. I ran out of jumps. I don't want to look stupid or nothing, but like, I'm not sure what to do. Like, I can't go in.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here? Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they? Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny.
Whoa!
I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Okay.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me.
Bro, I like you, bro.
I always,
It
well,
ain't
to be
matter.
honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down.
Brody.
Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remember. What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes,
bet you
a
would,
skip
Birdie.
button we shall have. And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll
Brody, I
zip
don't wanna
right
skip
past it.
you.
It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No, 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 no. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this.
the story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once. So now you see, blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet. No, until 245. But the logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until so much more than forever ago? Which is why I say, the story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once. So now you see, blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet. No, until 200.
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto. Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, so my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice. That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument to every person you've ever been, making every choice to which you've ever given your Greek gift of mortal and yet timeless thought? Or rather, do all of the choices you've ever made, in fact, make you more not this kind of person, and in fact do the very opposite? You see, it could in fact be both of these things at once, that you are both making choices and not making choices, and that they are both affecting you and not affecting you at the same time by virtue of the fact that you both are and are not making them.
Definitely have to come back to this point.
First,
and do this.
I was leaning towards manifesto.
Well, actually,
but now I'm going to
he's
circle around and slap the treatise label on this one. I think it has much more of a treatise vibe to it. But wouldn't you say that manifesto just has a much grander sort of tone? It has a mouthfeel that is rich with ambition and history. Ambitious history, if you will. See, now you've gotten me going back to manifesto. Heavens, at this rate, we're going to be here all day. Okay, look, I have a method for exactly this sort of situation.
What you got,
and
Ray?
I do find myself in this situation frequently. I'm going to say each word back and forth in repeated succession until I become sick of one or the other, in which case the word I am not sick of shall be the victor. It is an unimpeachable strategy, Stanley. It's rescued me from disaster in countless situations. All right, here we go. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto.
Let me try too. Treatise, manifesto.
Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise.
I'm gonna give you like 2 more turns to do this.
Treatise, manifesto. Treatise.
2. I'm gonna give you 1 more. 3.
Treatise, manifesto. Treatise.
All right.
Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. I guess I should become better educated on exactly how Steam works. Perhaps that would have been the smart thing to check on before I went about this whole exercise of making the skip button. Although I have to imagine that after seeing this exciting new technology at work, surely whoever it is runs Steam will instantly run out and implement a new feature to make it possible to edit one's review, merely because of this very situation. Yes, I think that's quite likely. Or perhaps they'll simply grant this particular user the ability to change their review, so that the feature
I
is not
apologize for
widely
this, my boy.
abused.
I might have to skip
Look,
you,
I would even be okay
but
with Steam
because I'm getting
altering this
impatient. I
particular
don't really want to
review
play.
so
So.
that it... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it?
Also,
But at any
congrats
rate, I do
on the
suggest that
college
we not
picking.
press the button again. I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here? Where did the door go?
Oh
Wasn't
my
there a door
gosh,
that
the
led
door's
into this
gone.
room? I do feel quite certain that there was one here before. How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place? I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort, or a window or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A porthole?
No, bro.
A sufficiently large crack in the wall? I'll take any of these. All I want is for us to move on
Yeah, of
and
course.
to please step away from the skip button to go anywhere other than the skip button. There was a door here before,
Bro,
wasn't there?
let me out. I just wanna
Stanley,
go home.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone.
Yeah, I know.
I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000
Yeah,
times.
this, I don't even
and
know what's
there's
happening
no
right now. This
door,
isn't even the
Stanley.
main part of the
There's
game.
no door. There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen.
Well, let's find
I
out,
have
bro.
no... Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again.
I'm sorry.
Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've
Are
been
we
sitting
stuck
here
here?
all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with.
I'm sorry.
And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like
I
what
feel
we've
so bad.
already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all.
But I'm sorry,
It isn't-
bro. Are we dead?
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and
The
about
door's
us
not
and
back.
about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year.
Dang.
Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities.
Bro, I just want to get back to the game. Bro, narrator, bro, where you at? He's gone. Is he dead? Oh my gosh, the clock fell. Is that the fire alarm thing?
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny.
Oh,
It was
you're
meant to
back.
have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned,
What
they
is happening
screamed,
right now?
they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It was...
What is happening? Yeah, I think I killed him again. What the world? Narrator, bro, I'm sorry.
The end is never the end, is never the end.
He's
is never
lost
the
it.
End, is never the 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 end, is never the...
Bro lost it. I hear water. What the world? Bro, where's the door? Narrator, bro, are you good? I'm at loss of words. Bro, is narrator okay? There's plans. Oh my lordy. I just wanted to find the adventure line. Oh, heck no. Get me out of here right now. I'm not messing with the sounds. Yeah, I haven't streamed in like two months. But I took exams Wednesday. Get me out of here. So I should be able to stream more. So oh, we're out. I'm still playing the Stanley Parable, right? Because I swear Stanley just was in his office. I'm scared. I'm about to go skip. Narrator bro isn't even here no more. I think I killed him. You might have killed me the first time I played, but I kind of miss you. I can't even press the skip button. Alright, I'm gonna just walk. Wait, I'm kind of interested in what's up behind the building. Are we back at the office? We are. That was interesting. Yeah, desert parable, bro.
All of his co-workers were gone. What
The
could
Stanley
it mean?
desert.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
How many endings is that? Like, I don't want to do the new content yet. Hold off. I literally have not gotten every
When
single
Stanley
ending yet.
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm trying to remember. Like, I don't know any of the endings. I don't know. Like,
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
there's
well.
19 in the main one. I
Perhaps he
found
wanted
like
to
what,
stop by the employee
5 in
lounge
the main
first,
one,
just to admire it.
or 4.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business,
Oh, I
Stanley
never
took
went through
the
this door.
first open door on his left.
Let's go.
And so he detoured through
Oh,
the
look
maintenance
at there, a
section,
button.
walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Yay.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
But what if I want to go right? Oh, you said no? I got you.
Oh, no, it's to the
That's
right, my
scary.
mistake.
Please don't shut the door, man.
No,
That's scary.
not the right.
Crap out of me.
Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Sure.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay. Bro, it looks like I'm going deeper. Oh.
No.
We're at the
No.
top.
This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
But
Okay.
I've been here.
Okay. We just have to get back to
this is the way you
who
want
am I
to
kidding?
try to kill
It's
me
all
once I went to
rubbish
the
now.
Pinky.
The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
Okay.
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay. From the top.
You know, I don't like following directions all the time.
All of his
Besides,
co-workers were gone.
getting
What
distracted
could it
easily
mean?
is my middle name.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
So
simply missed
that's
a
a
memo.
long middle name.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
No.
Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Right.
It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. let's find the story.
Yes, sir. This room over here kind of catches my eye. I don't know. Reminds me of the back rooms a bit. I kind of like it. Let's go in here. Let's see, let's see, let's see. I'm back.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise
Same.
you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Yeah, the narrated back rooms. Yo. You gotta love the narrator's back rooms.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
Right.
simply missed a memo.
Let's see what's happening. Bro, there's no
Okay,
doors.
It's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Alright. I thought that opened for a sec. Bro, I severely doubt that's the case.
Aha!
Whoa.
I knew we'd miss something.
Sorry
the
for doubting you.
story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Okay. Let's just get stuck in here.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yay!
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job. Oh, no.
Really?
No,
That's
I don't
random
feel right
achievement.
about this at all.
I'll do it next
we
time.
both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
Oh.
Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
He's about to break the game.
All right, I've got a solution.
The
This time, to
adventure
make sure we
line!
don't
Oh
get
my
lost,
gosh.
I've employed
I've
the
been
help
waiting for
of the
this part.
Stanley
This is my
Parable
favorite part of the
adventure
game.
line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Oh my gosh. I love the adventure line. Like, I was literally waiting for the adventure line part to come up. I'm so happy. Oh my gosh. This is my favorite.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
Yes, sir.
Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put
Yeah.
it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on.
Oh, look at
That got a
this.
bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music
Yes.
to lighten the mood.
Yes. I love the music. Yes. Oh my gosh. I freaking love this. This is why this is my favorite one. This is like the only one that I really, really remember because of the music. Like, I don't remember how it ends or anything. I just remember the line in the music. This music is fire.
Wait, cut the music.
Bro.
Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, This fern will be very important later in the story.
Alright.
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully.
Okay.
You won't want to miss anything.
I don't know how I would distinctly remember this, but there's one in the middle, and then, yeah. Can you play the music again, bro?
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it.
It sounds like
Restart.
people marching to it. Oh. Okay.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious.
Okay.
Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay. Hey, I'm just
Now,
following what you
yes,
say.
this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be?
It's just
Go
going in
wild.
circles, bro.
Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it. Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Okay. I won't. I'll listen to you, like, because if you don't want the line, man, we don't have to have the line. Oh, it was? Can you knock on it in the middle of a story, though?
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Okay. Let's go. Oh.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending?
I remember
We're supposed
this.
to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes?
Look, it
It's
was.
all
Why not? Why walk in circles
determined?
the right way?
So now, according to the schedule,
I'm doing
I
everything
restart
else
again.
wrong. Might as well
Then
do
what?
that wrong,
Am I
too.
just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall.
You know what I realized though?
Well,
Everybody
who
draws like
consulted me? Why don't I get to decide?
a circle,
Why don't
probably
I
like
get
the
a say
same
in
way.
all
Like
of this? Is it
who,
really?
nobody. I've never seen somebody draw
No,
a circle
it can't be.
counterclockwise. I've
I
always
don't
seen
want
them
it
do
to
it
be. I
clockwise.
don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I
Dang.
won't do
Yeah,
it.
don't do it. I might die.
And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
Yeah.
Well, in the meantime, if you... All of his co-workers were gone.
Okay.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
You
missed a
said
memo.
4:30.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No, 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 no. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
I literally stopped counting. I'm just impatient to count slow.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Bet. Will do, bro. Let's go find door number 417.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Okay. Oh, it's over. Oh, it's right here.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so. Now, back to door number 437.
Bro, this is a workout.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Where is that at?
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Hey, okay.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
And it's this way. Wait.
Yes! This
I
is
did it.
great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Got you, broski. Wait, where's door 416? Is that supposed to be door 416? Or am I just tripping? Oh no. Where's door 416? So isn't that supposed to be it or something? That's 18. Oh, that's 415.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Stop.
he entered the door on his left.
I knew it was a new content door. I clicked on it though. I couldn't
This
go
was
in.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it
Fudge.
perfectly well. Perhaps
That
he wanted to
sucks.
stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Bro, I didn't even want to come in here for real.
Standing now in this incredible room,
I'm so
Stanley
mad.
for the first time, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
The new content door ruined this for me. I can't remember if there's anything to do in there.
And so he
Wait.
detoured through the maintenance section,
What happened when I went
walked
down?
straight ahead to the
What happened
opposite
when I
door,
went down? What happened when I
and
went
got
down? It was
back
the whole
on track.
reset thing, I think. Ugh, I'm so mad.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's
He closed the
office,
door.
hoping he might find an answer there.
Broski, it was not that serious. You didn't have to board up the door.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, I can see the magazine now. Yeah, I put in the password. I was trying to knock on the door 415. Yeah, I probably will try to do it after. I don't want to do the elevator again. Okay, let's see if there's like anything.
Here's the door, just go.
Oh, okay, sure. What happens if I just go back up? Like, I can't remember, like, stuff that I haven't done, or, like, where certain things lead and what that leads to or whatever. So, like, what happens?
Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Yeah, bro, let's find out together. Because I don't know why I did it either. Yeah, he's just all over the place. Let's see.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have. An incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Broski. Yeah, let's go back down.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
You know, I'm big brain, that's all. I am big
Surely
brain.
this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he?
Nope.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
Ooh, is it gonna be the boss's office? The boss's office. That reminds me of, it's a awfully hot coffee pot. Ooh.
Oh my god. It's the boss's office. This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a time out here for a minute while I process this.
Hey! This music though. Okay.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No! No, wait! No! I need more time to process.
Hey, hey, hey. Wait, because this song is actually cool. Reminds me of like a Mario level or something. The chord changes done killed
I have fully
me.
come to terms
Oh my
with it.
lordy.
I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality.
Okay.
As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Okay. So, if you want to put back on that music, that is fine by me. Because I like that song. Like, after I'm done, I might look that up on YouTube and, like, add it to a
Of
playlist or
course.
something.
Going back
'Cause that
down
sounded
the
good.
elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
Stanley Parable is so weird. What you want to do if I go back up?
You know what?
What?
I've just thought of something.
Okay.
Hold on, let's stop for a moment.
Okay.
Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill.
Yeah.
Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow? There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting?
No,
You know,
not
Stanley,
really.
it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started. But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises, to have to think and to anticipate and then to marvel at the eventual reveal? This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years, and it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly,
Yeah.
I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know
Wait, I haven't been
which
here
is
before,
why
right?
we're so
This is how-
starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive.
Yeah.
That's why people like you so much, Stanley. Because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People look up to you. Which
he's
is why,
right. Slow
though I didn't
elevator
know when to
is
spring this on you, but,
anticipation.
well, I've gathered a little press conference for you, so that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning.
Okay.
They really look up to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh, good, we're here.
Oh wow! Oh wow! That reminds me of that TikTok of that girl. She was like, "I seem to have lost my earpiece, or something like that." Oh my gosh, this is cool.
Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference
Look,
should be
Stanley,
just
see,
around the
bro?
corner here somewhere.
That's me. World's healthiest human being. All tricks revealed. How we did it. The pyramids. Oh, excuse me. The guy live. The guy who went to Mars. Okay, is that Bill Nye? Okay, this is cool. An evening with world peace, baby.
Ah, yes, here it is, just through this door.
Tonight. Oh, the Stanley Parable Stanley. Tonight live on stage. The Stanley Parable is tonight. What are these? Why am I walking on the table? The storyteller. Stanley reveals all in his new book. Then we have the world's first sentient machine. Okay. to stage.
All right,
Welcome,
are
Stanley.
you ready?
Stanley
I've told
Ryder.
them you're going to
Almonds,
speak
chair,
a little bit
gum,
about the
table,
nature of
nut bar.
surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry. You'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley.
Recollect, champ,
it
your
looks like
boss
they're
story.
ready for
Stanley,
you.
me,
Go get 'em.
age 6. I don't know what that word says. I love the way you write. I love the way you ride elevators. Thanks for showing me that cool skateboard trick in the parking lot. You are too cool. Good luck on stage. You rock. Rock on. Stanley, my true love for you something every day. Oh, my love for you, my true love goes for you every day. You make me feel alive. Your wife from the department ending. Apartment ending. LOL. That's hilarious. Does it say department? I don't know what that says. Anyway. No one tells stories the way you do. Go get him, Tiger. And then my boss just said break a leg again.
Yep, this is officially the back rooms. Stanley's been through it all.
Congratulations, Stanley. Remember where you came from, your coworkers.
Alright, let's go. Oh, an audience with the dude who came up with pizza. Yo, this game is a trip. Hey, everybody. Hey. Yeah, it's me. Hey, looking good. Hey, what's up, y'all? Hey. Oh. I'm about to black out. Man, my few minutes of him are over. Okay, I'm gonna try this ending.
All of his co-workers were gone. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth?
Wait,
No.
the new content
I
door's still
can't
open,
just
isn't
give
it?
these merits away for such little effort. Oh, good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something
No,
very
Brody.
exciting.
No, Brody. Sorry, Brody.
All of his co-workers... Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort.
I'm gonna go check to
A
see if
measly
it's still the new
5
content door.
clicks. Now
If it
suppose
is,
you were to click the door 20 times.
I'm gonna just have to
I would
do
say
it over
that's the
another time.
kind of effort that warrants recognition.
It is. Dang. Because it didn't let me click it last time I tried. Dang, that sucks. Well, I'm gonna just go ahead and end the stream here because it's 2 hours. Next time I'm streaming, let's see. Tomorrow morning I have to go to work. And when I get home I have a test to take. And then I have to I'm gonna study for my exam on Wednesday. Actually, I have 2 exams Wednesday. Next time I can stream Monday night, tomorrow night, probably. And if it's not tomorrow night, it's Tuesday. It probably might not be. Actually, Tuesday night might work. Yeah. Monday night, Tuesday night. One of those nights, or maybe both of them. Then after my exams on May 4th, I will be free unless I have work. But other than that, I should be free to stream. So, yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad y'all were here to experience it. Because I really love this game. Actually, I might stream Undertale, because I do have Undertale. I was gonna make it into a video series, but I might stream it instead. And then I don't know, I could stream on my PlayStation again in the future or whatnot, but we'll see. Thank you so much, Jerry. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm gonna leave now. I hope y'all have an amazing night, day, whatever it is. And y'all stay safe, drink some water and stuff, and don't get in trouble with the feds. I don't know. I can't wait to play Stanley Parable again. So, bye. Once I figure out how I'm gonna exit the stream.